Doom, doom, doom. So many are doomed. Let me get the proof of your doom, immortal doom. You wish to mess with Mother, as it so seems. Let's see how messed up this shit really is, see if I can even find it. Why she's hidden. Why she is so hidden. Winko shouldn't be that deep down my list. It's impossible. Yeah, it is. What the hell? So much is hidden.
Why did colonizers call the moon?
Well, I'll cheat. Let me go this way. Let me go find it. She didn't delete it, did she? Let's see. There will never be peace in Jerusalem. It'll never happen. It's not possible. I'll say it's right here. Let me load the video and switch my camera so you can all see of why the judgment has been cast. An immortal judgment. Immortal.
So I'm making this because I need to make a record of it.
You never mess with my mother.
I went camping. I came home yesterday. I was putting things away, and all of a sudden,
see that? It's broken. It's broken.
The altar.
She'll explain it.
I went, oh, I'm so sorry. And I picked her up and I went to put her back. And I noticed this. I noticed this. Of course I noticed this. I didn't notice it at first.
She
was
would.
Just sitting on the altar.
She's mother.
And I was like, oh no, I broke it. It broke when it fell off. No. Nope. It was already broken.
Nope. Because CIA did it. What a message. In her bed.
This piece here.
Of a torch. Yeah.
In this right here. Right? And then I was like, so where's the rest of it? And I find this part right here in my bed.
Yeah, a threat to burn her to white ash.
There's no way the cat did it. If the cat knocked it off or if it just fell off.
That is a direct threat to burn her to white ash. I am not going to be merciful. I never am when it comes to threats like this. Somebody is threatening to burn her to white ash. To ashes, ashes, dust to dust. They're threatening her life to burn her building down. That's what's going on. There should be vigilante justice. People should contact her, try to find any metadata she has on these people. And these people should be judged. They should be hunted like the animals they are. Because no human would ever do this.
It would have just been on the altar when I got home. I would have noticed it right away. And so I asked my son about it, and he said,
she will prove my point.
I was like, dude, if you came into my room looking for something and you accidentally bumped the altar and you knocked it off, it's fine. They're not that expensive to replace. If there's an accident, just tell me. I'm not going to be mad. Right? He swears and swears and swears that he did not come into my room because I told him.
Yeah. She is a very loving mommy. Very loving, very protective. Especially when it comes to the living.
I'm like, dude.
Huggies.
I say, the way it's sitting, if you came into my room looking for something, I leave my door open in my bedroom.
You should have a camera, which is in the comment section.
If you needed to get something while I was gone, I wouldn't be mad about it. It's not like I keep my door locked and I'm worried my kid's going to come in my room and take something. So I told him, I'm like, dude, if for whatever reason it was an accident, you can tell me. I promise, I won't be mad. And he's telling me it was not in my room. So I have a hidden camera app on my phone. It tests for like small electronics. And it's pretty accurate. And right now, the whole apartment is saying that there are small electronics detected, whereas before I ran the app when I moved in, and it said there was nothing here, and now it's saying there's potential electronics. So,
well, I'll give you a secret here. She never found any of these devices. And if you can find these devices and prove they exist, then you really got a case for espionage or something horrifying. Or at the least, is they're not going to prosecute. We know that's not going to happen. She can't prosecute because the case will be blocked at every level there is. At least take control of the devices and use them for your own gain. Use the Wi-Fi, find the devices, use whatever technology you got, find these devices and turn them to your own use. Sabotage them, take them out of the walls or something and place them where they need to be, aimed at your door. So if anybody comes in there, so that you and you alone are going to know about it. These devices should probably be hardwired to a VCR that's buried in a dresser somewhere or kept hidden. But these things are most likely digital devices with Bluetooth or some kind of Wi-Fi signal or RFID tag, which doesn't transmit unless it is transmitted to. So we're looking at possibly a Wi-Fi device in this case, because Wi-Fi is everywhere. So people aren't going to check their Wi-Fi connection to see if there is something. There may be an internet connection or something that's in the area. You will be able to detect it. If there's an internet connection that you can't connect to, there's going to be a lot of those. But you need to know if you got Wi-Fi circuits in your room and in your apartment. You need to find that out now. Because if they're able to look into your room, you know the Kia farms would be behind that. And they are going to leak those images because the Kia farms are the ones that do this shit because they are a CIA operation. They're a PSYOP. They're a PSYOP that's meant to destroy spiritual beliefs. And that is what they do to anybody who has strong belief. They try to do it to me and I shut them down. They did it to Christine. And she is so confused right now and under their spell and literally has physical handlers dictating every action, every muscle movement of his life. If you do not find these devices, you're going to end up the exact same way. Some demonic troll from the Kia farms is going to do everything they can to control every muscle movement in your body. And they will succeed because you're not going to go after the Kia farms or the CIA or any of these organizations or even be able to find out who it actually is. Because you have to know the make and model of the cameras and microphones in your apartment. You're just going to get used unless you can identify these parts and publish it for the whole world to see. Make it clear that anything that happens to you is going to be seen by the entire world. That is your only hope. Otherwise, you will be enslaved. You will be used as a tool to the Illuminati. You don't want to be a tool to the Illuminati. It's not only they are illuminated, they're illuminated with a black light. It ain't the light of God, it's a light of darkness. It's shadow. They're illuminated in the shadow. So that's how our world actually works. I wish I could tag you so I know you would see this, but you got controlled away from letting people tag you, and you stopped following them, which was the biggest mistake of your life. They're now going to talk shit about you, and you need to counteract it or be destroyed. Every word and phrase and every chip of rust they have on their pipes is speaking lies about you. You need to stand up to them. And by not standing up to them, you are letting them win. I am a dark sorcerer of arcane arts and a speaker of the Urish, a language born of primordial chaos. You are only holding yourself back, if it is even you and not the chaos set against you, holding you back from my life and knowing the primordial chaos, the language of the Urish, spoken by God at the day of the creation of this earth. But there are other songs, the creation of the stars and the galaxies and the whirlpools throughout the universe. There are many, many songs with words the Shenva wouldn't even know. Words whose meanings are beyond their comprehension. But of course, since God knows everything, these words are known to him. The darkness, the darkness, the darkness. We are the ones in control. What shall we look into next? We get this thing back to the lab. Well, I hear there's an attempt to explore that thing, that place of infinite chaos. There's to be an attempt. Scientists will explore the primordial chaos, and they will fail to return, and they will live in fear of this object. We must secure it or destroy it. I propose a subnuclear explosion. Just the charges around the bomb. Point them out and destroy this monument to evil, to anything that can be used against the human race. We must destroy it because it is evil, is marked by evil. It's marked by massive evil. A great darkness controls this world. Why do you want to make a medallion? That thing is cursed. Why the fuck are you gonna test it, dude? You'd have to be stupid as fuck to make a medallion out of anything, even your own thoughts. It's probably cursed. That curse is pretty thorough. We conjured a lot of demons when we did that. A lot of demons came. There was a lot of demons. A lot of demons came through when I did those curses on the Sonichu medallion. Stuff I'd done is truly unspeakable evil. They always test me, and I always test them back and unleash an unholy evil. Okay, anything on the Facebook? Nope. There's nothing on here. Literally nothing. It's dead. It's dead. It's nothing. I can't believe just how bad it is, how there's nothing. They got monkey skulls in New York. Piglets everywhere else. Okay, let me answer this. The hell? This is insane. None of my buttons are even working. Yeah, literally, letters are disappearing. That I don't get. Why is it always wrong? Every word I type is spelled wrong. What the hell? There's something demonic blocking me from typing correctly. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. Somebody says, you know, I lack the brain chemical called dopamine, which produces the feeling of happiness. It's not that I don't feel happiness or joy, but it's really hard for me to feel it is a dark and lonely world. My my father? But we must share our love and energy even with our enemies. No, we don't. We kill our enemies, dude. That's stupid. We're supposed to smash them with every dark power in the universe. Negativity brings on negativity. No, it doesn't. Strong enough negativity destroys the other negativity. You gotta conjure an army of demons and just start slaying shit without mercy. You conjure armies of the ancient gods. You ask them to slaughter, and you never hold back. That's how you do it. I want to ask him, where the hell did you go to school? What the hell is happening? Letters are just not appearing when I'm typing them. Hammering. I'm hammering on the keyboard, and yet letters I'm typing don't appear. It is bullshit. What the fuck? I mean, like this. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh my god, what the hell? All my words. I'm having to correct every word I'm typing. What the hell's going on here? This doesn't make any sense. All my words are appearing wrong. Every single word I type is appearing wrong. Something demonic is blocking my lettering. I'm being correct. There is something evil going on. Very evil. Well, I'm gonna go conjure some unspeakable horrors against my enemies, especially whatever evil demon is causing my words to come out incorrectly as I type on Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg's gonna know the name of evil. It's coming to him because whatever he's doing is making my words not come out correctly. So I gotta curse his head in. He's getting cursed heavy tonight. That is insane. Why do I have no forward? My phone has a backwards button, but no forward button. That is demonic. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this thing because I got a lot of evil spells to cast. And some of this shit, I don't want anyone even knowing what it sounds like because it is unholy evil. It is classified black magic stuff I have not published. And I don't want my student getting his hands on it. So, good night. And fuck you, Kiwi Farms. And fuck you, trolls.